Hi Aqua. All right, welcome back to my channel. We're going to jump right into your reading. I did pull some tea leaf to start your reading, so let me show you guys those cards, all right? All right, so first card we have here is Success, which is a really nice way to start off your reading. We have Rainbow. This one says the most difficult part of your situation is over. So that's nice as well. And then we have Parrot. And this one says, someone will gossip about all your secrets. Okay. So that one's not so nice, but I'm pretty sure we'll see what's going on in your reading today. So we'll pull on that energy for sure. Let's start off with your current energy. Give me some messages for my Aquas. What's their current energy at this time? What is my Aquarius's current energy at this time? All right, we have the Strength card in reverse. Okay, so that's your current energy. So I feel like you can no longer hold back from either doing something or saying something. You've been biting your tongue, or you have been refraining from doing something. You're kind of like lashing out possibly, or this may not even be like a lash out. It's like you're just can't hold back anymore. You're losing self-control. I know all of these things sound very negative, but I don't know if you're doing it in that way. It just kind of feels like you can't keep your mouth shut about something. You have to speak on something. You have to stand firm on something. Maybe you have to defend yourself. Maybe you have to have like a debate and affirm yourself in a particular way. All right, so that's what I'm seeing here. Something is also like acting on instinct. It looks like you're acting on impulse. So from the outside looking in or looking towards you, people may think like maybe you could have held back, or you should have thought twice before acting or saying something, but something was like instinctive. Is that a word? Yeah. And I feel like you couldn't help yourself. Like something came over you, almost like an animal, like that's considered a wild animal, that's not a tamed animal that we would use like utilize as pets, or farm animals, whatever. They cannot help themselves if they act on impulse, on instinct. It's part of their nature. So I feel like that's kind of what's going on here. Let me see what's surrounding you. All right, the Magician. This is what's surrounding you. This is like an outside influence or source, okay? And it's the Magician. So it's like someone is very resourceful here. Someone may have put something in motion for you to act this way. Someone could have put something in your ear. The Magician is like, I don't know. It's motivated, right? It's like calculated, strategic. It also is like intentional. I feel like someone's intentions was for you to release, or to act, or to say something, or to let something out, or for you to be tempted to do something. So it's interesting. I don't know. Okay, so it almost feels like some type of environment is not for you, okay? Because I'm also seeing the Temperance in reverse. So something gets you way out of whack or out of balance. Something also could put you in a place where you test your morals or your character. I don't know. Temperance in reverse is also like the devil on your shoulder, that's like whispering in your ear, telling you, make like kind of like manipulating you. I don't really like that. So let's see what's going on here. feels like sabotage, like an outside influence is trying to sabotage you. And I don't want to like instill like fear that something bad is going to happen. I feel like you're still coming out with a victory. You still have the success card, you still have the rainbow card. But it feels like someone is like very intentional or calculated around you to try to get a reaction out of you. Let's see what's going on. Give me some messages for my aquas. All right, we have the sun. We have the star. And the Nine of Swords, okay? I feel like you're going to have like a very viral moment, okay? But if it was up to you, you would just not maybe want this to be shown, all right? So it's interesting because the sun and the star together, very like viral or just like lots of exposure, lots of publicity. This could be lots of fame, popularity, you know, but also like exposure, like something being exposed, right? But it looks like it goes in your favor, especially with the sun, with the star. It's something that brings in positive wish fulfillment, which I feel like that's why the success card is coming out. But whatever this moment is, it's being spun to where you are being seen in a positive light. But I think that with the Nine of Swords being here, this is not something that you consider to be positive. You know the details of whatever this is, and you consider this to be not your best light. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Like you're not pleased with the Three of Swords. You're disappointed by maybe your actions or what you said. That's not something that you would necessarily put out there. But for whatever reason, it's not being interpreted in the way that you may be judging yourself. Okay, like from the outside, other people are maybe siding with you, agreeing with what you're saying. You know, understanding your point of view, understanding why you acted this way. You know, like people are seeing that you kind of let something out, but and also it's important to remember like it's instinctive. Like you couldn't help yourself in this moment, so don't be so hard on yourself with the Nine of Swords being in your head about it. And you also were like tempted, something around you really like triggered you, and it was set up that way. It was like a setup, you know. This wasn't like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. Someone was like looking for this outcome, so you were being kind of like sabotaged here, but it's working out in your favor, which is good for you, you know? Let's see what's going on here. Like whoever this is or whatever this is, they probably will be pleased that you did end up saying something, or you were baited to act a certain way. But well, where they will not be pleased is that the response or how people are accepting this is very positive. Clarify the sun. Like in very short terms, this could be like someone posting private messages, you know, like things that you said, maybe a moment of vulnerability, maybe when you cursed them out and someone wanted people to get on their side, you know, and embarrass you, but maybe people are siding with you cursing them out. I don't know. All right, the sun is the Four of Swords, okay? So you're trying to be shaded from the sun. You know, when it's hot outside and you would rather be under a tree, or you may go under like a carport so that you are shaded from the sun. This is kind of the energy you are having towards the sun, towards maybe this exposure, whatever this is, your secrets being told, or maybe how you reacted. being shared. You're trying to hide from this. Okay, and in return from hiding from this, you may be like not looking on social media. You may not be speaking to anyone. You're just kind of hiding. You're not seeing the reaction, which is positive. So you're also not seeing that something is very positive or in your favor. Oopsies. I feel like what's traditionally supposed to happen, there's almost like oppression that a group of people feel about like some like traditional norms, okay? Like people want to break out of the like conformity or traditions or rules or how society expects people to be, talk, act, you know? And I feel like people are siding with like your how real you are, like not just saving face, being a like a realist, if that makes sense. Like everybody can't always just be graceful. Some days you're gonna like, want to express yourself. I hope you guys are understanding this. We have temperance again. So again, like whoever this is like taking a break and hiding out because they're thinking of temperance, like just needing to restore their balance, thinking about maybe their characters their character, thinking about like their flaws of the actions that they just took. But I feel like people are feeling very positively about seeing someone who just doesn't operate in the standards of society or institutions or traditional norms, because a lot of people feel oppressed by this. A lot of people feel like it's impossible to be this perfect person walking around. So it's like relatable energy that you're giving off by this, and it's seen very positively. And then I feel like you're getting a lot of popularity from this with the star. Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. So people really being in your favor, being supported, being talked kindly to, being complimented even. Also the Nine of Cups. Like I feel like this is switching in your favor really nicely. Lots of comments coming in, or like just people coming to your support, maybe mutual friends between you and this person. There's just a lot of support coming in back to back to back, okay? About this. You're getting very popular from this. And then still you're still in your head. So let's see what that's about. All right, we have the moon and the page of pentacles. So with that page of pentacles, again, there's something about behavior, like being ashamed of your own behavior. Okay, because pentacles to me sometimes can be like your mannerisms, how you act, your behavior. And then we have the moon, so there's like insecurities around maybe how someone behaved here, or just not having more discipline, self-discipline in a situation. Who's the magician to Aquarius? The Queen of Cups. So it could be a feminine here. And the Queen of Cups is interesting because it shows that this person has love for you, which is interesting. So I don't know if someone is like envious, jealous, upset, vengeful because of their emotions for you. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just reading into the messages of this person and it's just kind of like upsetting me a little bit. Because we have like the magician and the devil, so it just gives like, especially with the Queen of Cups, it's just interesting because this person obviously, like, something is wrong with their emotional maturity, or they can get very wrapped up in their emotions about you to where they want to hurt you if something is not reciprocated. It gives very manipulative as well. It also gives like heavy possessive and obsessive energy, which just is kind of like scary, you know, for this person to want to set you up in a way. It just kind of upsets me. All right. Um, should we do an outcome? Give me an outcome for this situation. I'm kind of lost for words, Aquarius. I don't know if y'all can read my energy, but I'm very lost for words with your reading today. Let's see. All right, give me some messages, please, for the outcome for Aquarius. All right. Oh, we have the Nine of Wands. And when I get this card, especially in this deck, I feel like this is when you, first of all, it's like a guarded energy, or when you set up heavy boundaries. Also, when you feel like you're wounded. So you're just very vulnerable. You can't take much more. So you're just very cautious with um like how, and very protective of like how you're moving forward in the world. And especially with this, like if you're getting a viral moment from something that you're not really proud of, or if you are getting very popular, or if you're experiencing some sort of visibility, exposure, fame, it feels like you're hiding out. Like the Nine of Wands would be like putting your pages on private, maybe even like, you know, I don't know, like getting off social media for a while, going ghost, you know, that kind of thing. It feels like you could take advantage of this opportunity to like really twist it and continue the successful like road, but you just are really in your head. Like it really messes your mind up, where you may feel just a little bit less confident right now, you know, and licking your wounds a little bit. So I see that as the outcome. Let's see what else. You're just trying to find your balance again. Something has you like questioning yourself, like if you're a good person, which you are. All right, we also have the Fool. So the Fool is like um asking you to try something different or jump in with both feet, take a risk. So you may find yourself that at first you start off very guarded and not wanting to really be seen or move forward or gain from whatever this is, but then maybe like thinking it over time, and then going for it. So I like to see that, because I feel like this could be a turnaround. Like someone obviously tried to do damage to you, and I feel like you could take control of this and spin the narrative, even though you're not being perceived in a negative manner. So that's kind of important with the Nine of Swords for you to know. But I feel like you could even go even further from this, like maybe even monetize off of this, or other goals, other personal goals that you may have. It could really expound on that. So, all right. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.